Okay, so I'm going to be going through the trades that I took today and recapping SPY's price action. So I ended up taking two trades on my Webull cash account, and both of those I ended up red. So I ended up at an 8% loss on my account today. I took two paper trades. I'm trying to test the indicator in real market conditions to see how it performs alongside some other setups. And so I took two trades on that. Both of those actually ended up green. And the third trigger here I didn't take just because it's above VWAP. I'll get more into that later. So let's begin replaying the price action. Alright, so we dump at the beginning of the day. We go ahead, close back above the 221 EMA in that demand zone. We reject the top of this supply zone, almost a perfect rejection, around the 400 level, and then we shoot all the way back down. We're just kind of consolidating here. And so this is when the buy trigger signaled. So we signaled because we had a crossover, increased volume in green MACD, and this signal was a tough one. We were in this tight range. I wouldn't really have taken this. I did enter just because I want to test it, and my stop, because the 21 EMA and VWAP were so close together, my stop was a close below VWAP, which I really almost got stopped out, so I'm not too happy with this one. I ended up taking it to, I believe, right here, this fib resistance, and so I took my profits there. And so that one ended up playing out, and I think here's my second trade. So I took this trade on my Webull account. I was waiting for a close above this supply zone right here in the 400 level. So when we got that close and I noticed we had increased volume and everything else was going well, I entered calls. Now here's where I messed up. I never plotted my pre-market high, which is crucial. You want to plot pre-market high and pre-market low. I'll put it where the candle bodies are. So you want to plot pre-market high and pre-market low every day because those can be key levels. And I forgot to do that, so I was just sitting here holding my calls up like 30%, looking for a move to this next fib resistance, and we actually ended up getting rejected pretty strongly at pre-market high. And my stop on this one was just closing back within this demand zone, and unfortunately that happened. So I took my profits, or sorry, took my loss. And at this point I was down 6% on my account, which was pretty upsetting. Get some more consolidation. Sell signals triggered again. Everything is pretty good on this setup, except we have really strong support, not just from VWAP here, but there's a key level right there that's pre-market low, and on top of that we have the 200 EMA. So you got three strong supports here, and it's the bottom of this demand zone. So really not a good idea to take that trade when you have all that support blocking you for puts. So I sat that one out, but I'm still going to call it an inefficiency and a loss on the indicator accuracy. We make our move up. We close above pre-market high. Looks like a good call entry there. It's not. So that isn't even where I got my second loss. So my second loss was here. So I saw this bearish engulfing candle close on heavy volume and a red MACD below the 21 EMA, and I was really hoping that we would go back to VWAP. So I took a put entry here, and then I was waiting for it to break through this fib support and get to VWAP, but these we kind of just consolidated. We got these reversal candles, and we ended up closing back above the 21 EMA, so I got stopped out on those as well. So that was my second loss. At this point I'm down 8% for the day, so I'm done trading on that account. I call it a day. And then there should be one more trigger on the alert. Yep. So I entered puts on this alert, and here I was looking for VWAP. I really hope I wasn't getting faked out again like last time, but I entered puts here on the account, scalped here for 13%, which I was kind of worried about the two EMAs or the VWAP and the EMA being stacked like that, so I didn't really trust that it would break below that, but I was wrong. We actually dumped pretty heavily, and then we reversed back up end of day. So that's the recap. So 0 out of 2 on real trades and 2 out of 3 on paper trades using the indicator.